Good afternoon and welcome to this commencement ceremony for the class of 2020. At this time, please join members of VHS Choirs in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Seniors, you have reached a significant milestone. You have achieved a major goal that you have been working towards for quite some time. Your teachers and family have done their parts to prepare you for your future. I would like to extend my deepest congratulations to each and every one of you. Best of luck in your future endeavors. At this time, I present to the class of 2020 School Board President, Mr. Skip Knowles.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the graduation of the class of 2020. Needless to say, these are unusual times. None of us could have dreamed just 6 months ago what the school year would be like or this graduation. I know I speak for all of us at Vicksburg schools when I say we have missed your smiling faces, the laughter in the halls, the sporting events, and the normal year-end graduation events. Thanks and congratulations to the parents, family, and friends of these graduates, and know that you have been a very important part of this process. We have all learned more about Zoom, Hangout, and others than we ever really wanted to know. But thank goodness we had the technology to continue on. And now to the class of 2020. I don't want to talk about what others have done or their successes, but rather your own exceptionalism and what you can do. You are young, full of energy, and willing to take risks. Learn from the past few months and know that the future is still bright. I challenge all of you to challenge yourselves why the risk still does not scare you. Push yourselves, don't set limits on yourself, work hard, think hard, push hard while you still have that young edge. Take advantage of your youthful optimism and don't wait until you realize all the reasons why it won't work or why it isn't possible. Also remember others. One of my favorite quotes is from Muhammad Ali, who said, "Service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth." Learn, grow, be happy, and remember, it is possible if you will just accept the challenge.
Members of the Vicksburg High School Choirs will sing Rise Up by Andra Day.
You're broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round, and you can find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out. We gon' walk it out. And rise like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet. Move mountains, bring it to its feet. And move mountains, and I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day, I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid, I'll rise up, and I'll do 1,000 times again. For you, I will rise, I'll rise. For you, I will rise. For you.
All we need is hope, and for that we have each other, and for that we have each other, and we will rise, rise, rise,
I now present the Salutatorian for the class of 2020, Miss Jenna Beach.
Hello, I'm Jenna Beach, the Salutatorian for the Vicksburg High School class of 2020. I want to say congratulations to the top 10 students this year. This group of young women worked so hard these past few years and will go on to achieve more than they would have ever dreamed. I would like to say thank you, graduates, parents, family members, friends, teachers, and administrators of the class of 2020 for clicking on this video in celebration of my graduating classmates today. On behalf of my classmates, I would simply like to say thank you. Thank you for your dedication, time, and effort, and patience for not only these past 4 years, but these past few months. Without your help and guidance, not one of us would be here graduating today. You have shaped each and every one of us into graduates that are none alike despite what we wear today. When asked what we learned today in school, and our response was simply, nothing much, don't believe us, because we did. It may not always be related to what we were learning in class, but these experiences throughout our lifetimes are still just as valuable. Every lesson, word, or assignment made us who we are today. Now, I don't literally mean the paper that you wrote freshman year about Romeo and Juliet. I mean the process. The process that goes through our heads as we face challenges. We each have our own way of withstanding life's trials and tribulations, and over time our actions symbolize the people who we have become. We are made of our own unique experiences. At this moment, there are 162 people who just ended a chapter, each one different. And now we are ready to continue our journeys to achieve great things in each of our respective futures and utilize what we have learned. Like it or not, we learn every day and get one step closer to reaching our full potential. I want to say thank you to those who took part in our journey. Next, I want to thank you, parents, parental figures, and grandparents, for always loving us and being there when we needed it the most. We would not be here if it weren't for your efforts. Thank you for forgiving us after every mistake we made and loving us even more after we make you mad. Every band concert, musical, game, and match you attend, we appreciate your support for the activities we love. You are the reason we are able to do the things we love, and we will forever be grateful. Thank you for driving us to every practice, tournament, rehearsal, and school dance. You have raised some truly amazing classmates. I, like millions of other seniors this year, would have never predicted that our last year of high school would end in our houses in front of computer screens and not alongside our classmates in desks and chairs. No matter how awkward or cringy they were, memories were made. Now it's our time to slow down, reflect, and smile at the time we had together. From my time learning in and out of high school, I can say that it is us, students, that make high school, not the building. To the friends who have always been there for the lows, thank you for lifting us up once again. To the friends who have seen us at our highs, thank you for being there so we don't have to celebrate alone. Thank you to those who have made memories that we can look back on and laugh for years to come. To my classmates, I say this: wherever you will go, I hope you keep and make friends like these, because these are the friends you need. This is it. This is our next test. Time to take what you've learned and use it to make a difference in this world. We're not a normal class. We have achieved much in and out of the classroom that could never be measured by a GPA. So be proud and celebrate. We are stronger than we think, so persevere and turn your goals into accomplishments. Our time will come when we can celebrate together in person as we have always dreamed of. In the meantime, congratulations, class of 2020. You finished high school. Every day is better than the last, so make today the best you've ever had.
I now present the valedictorian for the class of 2020, Miss Lindsay Fleck.
I want to start off by saying congratulations to the class of 2020. We made it! Sort of. I don't know about you all, but I never could have imagined a graduation such as this. I mean, I'm not even saying this live, it's pre-recorded in my own home. I think we're all familiar with the Forrest Gump quote, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get." Well, we got that one chocolate that nobody wants and it just sits there in the box. We as the class of 2020 have been robbed of what is arguably the best part of our senior year. I remember thinking at the beginning of March about how I was really looking forward to SAT week because we got a few days off of school. Oh, we got those days off all right, plus a couple more, and a couple more after that. And I mean, I guess beggars can't be choosers, right? It just feels funny. All throughout the school year, you hear seniors complaining about senioritis and how we can't wait for the school year to finally end. And I mean, I know I said that a few times, but once we got our wish, prematurely might I add, all of a sudden you started hearing people complain about how they wish they were in school. As Michael Scott once put it, how the turntables. All of a sudden, we started realizing what we had taken for granted. Seeing your friends every day, class discussions, I'm looking at you, AP Human Geo, dare I even say face-to-face learning. We are the class who got what they wished for, a shortened senior year. But we are also the class who now realizes to never take the time that we have together for granted. It's true, COVID-19 did take away the highlight of our high school career. But it didn't take away our past, our memories here at Vicksburg High School. I want you all to take a moment to reflect on the past 4 years, the good and the bad. Whether you breezed through high school or had to sacrifice your blood, sweat, and tears to pass, we're all here. We made it. We all earned and deserve that diploma. We should all be proud. Reflect on the friendships you made along the way, how these people shaped your life for better or for worse. Think about the extracurriculars you did outside of school and how much fun you had doing them, whether it be sports or band or theater or whatever. My point is that I want us to all remember high school for what it was before the pandemic. When you think of your high school career, I don't want you to focus on the fact that we lost part of our senior year, but rather the times we had before it. Think about sophomore year in Mr. Lambden's class. how he would randomly burst into Man of La Mancha, or think about the pep assemblies and how we always rocked the mattress races. Or what about the fact that we looked so tiny freshman year? And I mean, look at all of us now. We're like adults. What's up with that? I want us to think about our futures that lie ahead. You may be heading off to college, entering the workforce, serving our country, or even taking a year off to focus on you. Whichever path is yours, imagine the good things that will come from it. Don't dwell on what could have been. Think about instead what will be. The future lies in your past. Use your experiences from Vicksburg High School to pave your own path. That includes what we've learned from COVID-19. As we move forward, learn to help others more. Just as the world made masks during the shortage, start helping others. Give a sign of friendship or affection by dropping off baked goods or anything like that, like we did during this time. We started doing that a lot the past couple of months. Don't stop now. While we think of the pandemic as a dreadful occurrence, which it definitely is, and we mourn the lives lost during this time, we should stop to realize the things that we've learned by stepping back from our normal lives. We've learned kindness, compassion. Even the environment in some places is finally starting to heal due to the lack of human involvement. The world is not black and white. It's colorful and confusing and complicated, and these past months have really shown us that fact. As I wrap up my speech, I want to take a moment to thank the faculty of Vicksburg. Not only did you get us through the last 4 years, you got us through this pandemic. You all went above and beyond your jobs to ensure that we were being educated and fed and even honored. Many schools stopped and shut down and they didn't care about their seniors at all. But you guys gave us a taste of at least what could have been. And for that, on behalf of all Vicksburg students, I would like to thank you. Now, class of 2020, go live your best lives, have a good summer, stay safe, and remember, carpe diem, seize the day. Go Bulldogs!
Top Dogs Jazz Band members will now play Tall Cotton by Count Basie. Superintendent O'Neill, I hereby verify that these members of the class of 2020, seated before you and on TV today, have completed their educational program and met all requirements of the Board of Education for Vicksburg Community Schools. Superintendent O'Neill, I proudly present to you the Vicksburg class of 2020.
Thank you, Mr. Brush. Welcome and congratulations to our family and friends of the Vicksburg High School class of 2020 who are viewing this commencement by video today. We are here to honor and celebrate the commencement of this outstanding graduating class of 2020. Although our goal is to hold a live commencement ceremony on July 9th, we hope this video will be something you can enjoy for years to come. Thanks to all the staff who worked to make this video a reality, and a special thanks to Carter Liss for his outstanding work. Thank you, Carter. I vividly remember 4 years ago when I was your principal, greeting all of you in the VHS gym when you were only freshmen. As I welcomed all of you that morning, it brought back memories of being in the gym during my first year as assistant principal at Vicksburg High School. This assembly was on the morning of September 11th, 2001. We were holding a school-wide assembly in the gym and when the horrific 9/11 attacks occurred. This reflection made me realize that most of you were only entering this world at this time. And now, as you leave VHS to start pursuing your dreams, you are living in a world of the unknown due to COVID-19. With that being said, I want to implore all of you not to hit the pause button. Don't hit the snooze button. Don't put things off. Now, more than ever, is the time for you to continue to push towards your dreams and make them a reality. Stay positive, keep your focus, and continue to make us proud. 4 years ago, I asked all of you to push yourselves academically, to get involved, and to surround yourself with people who support you in achieving your goals. Looking at all of your many accomplishments, you took that advice and ran with it. Your collective GPA is impressive, and the number of AP courses you took over the past 4 years is nothing short of spectacular. You took advantage of many EFE and EFA opportunities, culminating with many of you being honored as outstanding seniors in those programs in the county. You pushed yourselves through the multiple fine arts opportunities, achieving excellence in our band, choir, visual arts, film and video, photography, and theater. You have pushed yourselves in athletics and strength and conditioning, achieving multiple conference championships and individual honors, including the equestrian team state championship this past fall. You have made giving back to the community a priority, demonstrating incredible generosity and grace through NHS and Aim Higher. And collectively, you contributed to VHS achieving top high school status as awarded by U.S. News and World Report. Looking back on all of these incredible accomplishments, it is still very difficult not to focus on the multiple events, ceremonies, and other senior year activities that were taken away from you due to the pandemic. The musicals, the concerts, part of winter sports, all the spring sports, the senior walk. The list is long and it's not easy to accept. As your superintendent, I truly am so sorry. As a dad of a graduate, I also feel the pain, anger, and disappointment. I know this is an emotional time for all of us, but I want to make the entire class of 2020 know how incredibly proud of you we all are. You're a strong group, and I know you will endure and make your dreams a reality. Throughout the pandemic and shutdown of schools, I'm often reminded of a conversation I had with one of my mentors many, many years ago. We were talking about leadership, and he was a master at utilizing quotes and stories to make his point. He said, "A wise old man was talking to a boy and said to him, 'There are two wolves always fighting inside me. One is filled with anger, hate, jealousy, shame, and lies. The other wolf is filled with love, joy, truth, and peace. This battle rages inside of you and with all people.' The boy thought for a moment and asked, 'Which wolf will win?' The old man answered, 'The one you feed.' As you begin the next chapter in your life, I ask all of you to think about which wolf you will feed inside of you. Now, more than ever, we need to work together, take care of one another, and think positively as we push through all of the unknowns you are encountering and will encounter in the very near future. In closing, please don't hit the pause button or hit the snooze button on your goals, your plans, your future. Keep striving to give your best every single day and know better days are ahead. I am so proud of each and every one of you. I'm thankful for the composure, the patience, and grace you have shown throughout this pandemic. I know you will do great things in the future, and I can't wait to hear about all of your successes moving forward. Congratulations, class of 2020. Mr. Brush, it is my pleasure to accept for graduation the Vicksburg High School class of 2020 and to confer upon them their diplomas. Thank you.
We will now present the diplomas to the Vicksburg class of 2020. Madison Elizabeth Aguilon. Austin Spencer Bruno Augustelli. Nicholas Sean Akins. Haley Logan Ammon. Timothy Scott Axtell. Jacob Otto Baird. Alyssa Bernice Bargy. Jenna May Beach. David Nicholas Benedict. Riley Ann Elizabeth Bierma. Cyrus Glenn Bishop. Seth Logan Blodgett. Audrey Ann Boren. Eden Mallory Bolin. Sophie Ray Bradley. Megan Marie Bresnahan, Dylan James Briggs, Isabella Annalise Brown, Jennifer Marie Brown, Tyler John Buttermeyer, Madison Marie Bullis, Emily Ann Busher, Noah Christian Butcher, Aubrey Danielle Chadwick, Rhiannon Marilyn Choker Torek, Carter Richard Coffinger, Taylor Marie Coffinger, Jennifer Lee Converse, Kelsey Joy Cook, Tegan Leanne Copeland, Gracie Zylan Cornett, Jordan Bailey Cosby, Seth Jacob Crabtree, Colin John Michael Crandall, Miles Maisie Crawford, Angel Lynn Curry, Griffin Alexander Day, Logan Tyler DeLuca, Tarnsey Robert DePlanchi, Dylan Joseph Detweiler, Kelsey Lynn Diekman, Chase Adam Dinzik, Nathaniel William Dury, Keegan Reese Ellsworth, Victoria Miriam Erickson, Sky Elizabeth Ewing, Marley Elizabeth Ferguson, Sydney Nicole Finos, Drew James First, Drew Joseph Fitzsimmons, Lindsay Claire Fleck, Aiden Eric Flickinger, Jurian Benjamin Folkers, Andrew Glenn Fulton, Evan Daniel Frank, Catherine Elizabeth Gangloff, Landon Glenn Garrick, Annie K. Gavin, Grace Elizabeth Taylor, Asher Vaughn Gilbreth, Savannah Faith Gildia, Jared Michael Gorsline, Tanner Lee Groves, Drake Jordan Haas, Noah Caleb Haynes, Jackson Lewis Hambright, Allison Paige Hannah, Savannah Ann Herring, Alexander Montgomery Harrison, Lucas Richard Hattridge, Megan K. Heerlin, Mackenzie Renee Hode, Connor Stephen Holliday. Maya Allison Hassink. Hunter James Houghton. Krista Faith Howerton. Skylar Logan Johns. Autumn Breeze Johnson. Leah Carolyn Johnson. Madeline Lauren Johnson. Alyssa Irene Camerman. Victoria Lynn Sage Kellogg. Kari Noel Key. Tyler Michael Keenbaum. Jukan Kim. Garrett Nolan Kirchner. Callie Lynn Kirkendall. Brianne Elizabeth Klimek. Haley Lynn Klimek. Riley Cooper Klusterman. Riley Elise Klutz. Talon Marie Knapp. Jillian Grace Koenig. Caleb Jonah Kosak. Elijah Evan Cuba. Antonio Jose Larios. Anessa Jean Lasky. Abigail Lois Lockery. Jaden Casey Lee Lemax. Elijah Daniel Lewis. Carter Nathaniel Liss. Jayla Marie Lockhart. Jacob Stephen Maloka. Brett Austin Mansky. Jerica Emma Elise Marietti. Sean Patrick McNally. Emily Violet McNeil. Charlie Anakin Miller. Caleb Levi Miller. Megan Ashley Miller. Sarah Elizabeth Mitchell. Anna Elizabeth Moore. Jack David Tomer. Alex Charlotte Moss. Kevin Robert Munn. Chase Albert Myers. Jessica Ellen Nelson. Remy Jean O'Neill. Marissa Rose Opadesano. Brianna Lynn Peterson. David Emmanuel Pitts. Mason Douglas Randall. Nevaeh Harmonique Randall. Ethan Samuel Busher. Justin Nicholas Reed. Ivy Leanne Richardson. Kinsey Leanne Riddle. Austin Lee Robertson. Brian H. Roberts, Jr. Dawnara J. Rollins. Cole Michael Romig. Carter Aaron Root. Kyle Lee Rose. Ryan Patrick Ross. Christian Bradley Roth. Sarah Elizabeth Sabin. Michaela Rose Sands. Gage Jeffrey Schwann. James Paul Schwenser II. Ty Hunter Shelton. Levi William Shepard. Dylan Michael Shook. Brandon Robert Smith. Michelle Elizabeth Smith. Gavin Victor Statler. Chase Michael Stenger. Cole Edward Straka. Camille Sky Wadley. Sarah Lynn Sutter. Caitlin Marie Sidlowski. Will Lewis Thomas. Maxwell James Tidy. Skylar Lynn Trimble. Michael James Toltz. Gabriel Mark Van Dyke. Adam David Werner. Corbin Roger Allen Weed. Benjamin Eugene Welch. Catherine Mary Wells Schmidt. Zachary Allen West. Emily K. White. Charity Ann Williams. Isabel Christine Willis. Brandon Scott Yant. Austin Michael Ziegler. Courtney Ray Zinsmaster. Class of 2020, please rise wherever you are. Move your tassels from right to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present the graduated class of 2020. Congratulations.
sun, 'cause we are legends.